So back in December, I decided that I had a good time and I learned a lot from building the XR, but from the kind of riding I was doing, it just wasn't very suited for going back and forth down the freeway. And I listed it, put it up for sale, I think early December. It's been for sale ever since. Long story short, I just sold it this 2 weekends ago. Let's see, on May 2nd, the guy came and picked up the bike. He's a really good guy. I'm glad the bike went to a good home. Didn't get as much as I had hoped, but for sitting in the garage for 5 or 6 months, it was just time for it to go. And it was important to me that the bike went to a good home after all that went into it. So then on May 3rd, I put a down payment on this bike here. It's a 2015 GSX-R 600. Really, I've only had Hondas. Granted, it's only been 2 bikes. I really kind of swore by my Hondas. I still believe that they're slightly, at least in terms of build quality, a better bike. But you couldn't beat the financing on this thing. It's 0%. And for the price, it's a little bit cheaper. And I think you get more. They both have steering dampers, but in terms of electronics, things like that, and even the styling, I think I like just a little bit better. So I joined Squid Nation, got myself a GSX-R. I got a little over 200 miles on it now, and I'm so glad to be back on a sport bike. I had forgotten how smooth these bikes are, how quickly they will stop and go, how precise the handling is. Just any subtle movement is immediately reflected in the handling of the bike, and I just absolutely love it. Really happy with the bike. I think it's gonna serve me really well for the next few years. Took it up to the canyons for the first time with the homies, with the squad. Went up to Oak Glen and Idlewild, and again, just still really happy. It's so easy to go fast on this bike. The suspension is going to need some work. I'm not doubting the quality of the components, but whatever it is from the factory, this thing is hard as a rock. I'm going to have a suspension day with me and the homies. We're going to go through and get it all set up, get our respective bikes set up suspension-wise. So yeah, that's what's up with the bike life. The XR is gone to a good home, and got our new GSX-R Squid bike sitting in the garage now, and I have to say I'm pretty happy with it. Another thing that's been going on is the work life. Tomorrow, May 14, it's going to be my last day as an EMT working on the ambulance. I've been doing that for the last 5.5 years or so, and it's kind of bittersweet. And then I'm going to be taking a road trip up to Montana, visit some family, and then by the time I get back, it'll be time to start my new job. Here at the county hospital, I got a position as a new grad registered nurse in the emergency room. I'm excited to start there, start a career as a registered nurse. Alright, so that's what's going on. XR's gone, GSX-R in the garage now. Off of the ambulance and into the emergency room. I'll be making a walk around of this bike and a more proper review later on, but for now it's time to go home and see the girlfriend, see the wifey. Alright, later y'all.